Got some more sales today. General guide, general rule. Just be nice. Don't just yeah. Gonna stand up a second time. Good rule. Um, gonna pick some orders and just have a little life chat with you all. So there are a lot of things going on in the world right now. And it's really easy to get depressed and lose sight of the things that are important. One of the biggest challenges they can go through is just struggling to stay positive and keep a positive outlook when things can be pretty dim or depressing. So it's something that I've struggled with, especially more recently. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you'll have an understanding of why, probably. But keeping a positive attitude in spite of that is really, really important. I talked about yesterday being able to kind of choose your emotional response to different situations and circumstances. I used driving as an example. When somebody does something wrong, find a way to make it not make you upset. So it's the same with life and other things that happen. It's not just with driving. Could wake up in the morning and get some pretty rough news about something that happened in the world, or people that are being impacted by things going on. And it's hard to know how to respond to that by just being frustrated and angry. And you want to, I would say most people would want to put their emotions toward getting some kind of actual result and actually attempting to prevent that thing from happening again, or fixing it now, or I don't know, a lot of people want to be good and want to provide support to others and want to help others. And that's not necessarily always going to work out. But the important thing is that you want to, and that you put in some kind of effort to try. Even if it doesn't actually impact anybody, but if you're able to get your mental state in check and able to get yourself to the point of being like, I want to help someone. I don't know how right now, but I would like to be able to impact someone's life for the better. Getting that to be your response is kind of like a first step. I would like to help that person. Oh, this person's being attacked. How could I do something to make them feel better or encourage them? And you can do this even with people that you don't like. That's a crazy exercise. That's something to try. And this is all, once again, just to get yourself to be in an emotionally healthy state where you have the choice. You can make the choice on how you respond to a situation. You can make the choice on whether you are going to get frustrated or get happy, or actually take action. You can make that decision. And a lot of social media, a lot of news, a lot of people just try to incite a specific reaction in you. And I think that you can be stronger than that. You don't have to go with the flow. You don't have to respond how they expect you to respond. That's one of the cool and fun things, is that if somebody's trying to make like a really strong emotionally charged video and you respond to them with very like neutral, chill language, it throws them off because they're expecting inflammatory remarks and everything else, and maybe that like hypes them up and makes them want to keep making more negative content. But if you just respond in a very rational and calm way, that throws them off. They don't know what to do with that. And so it can be fun to practice anticipating what they want and what they want out of you, and then not giving it to them. So like that's another challenge for yourself that I would encourage people to try, because it can be quite entertaining. Let's see. Supreme Victor's camera up to G. Sorry, I'm picking and losing my train of thought because I'm not good at doing multiple things simultaneously. So that's why I got distracted for the last however few minutes and was looking at cards, or was just chatting with you about that stuff instead of actually doing what I was intending to do, which is pick the cards. And I just realized my backlight was off, so I've probably been pretty dark this whole time. So sorry about that. Oh yeah, this is the near mint one. Alright. So we got that order grabbed. It was a Hidden Fates Wiggly Tuff and a Supreme Victor's Camerupt G. Both near mint. The Wiggly Tuff was $3, and the Camerupt I had for 60 cents. I relisted Wiggly Tuff because I have a few more. And I like to just list one card at a time so that way I can catch price swings and things. Like the Kabuto First Edition. All you crazy people, stop buying it. So I had the Camerupt G listed for 60 cents as a near mint. Now the remaining one that I have is definitely not near mint. Let's see where it's at. Yeah, I definitely put this at moderately played. So let's see, recently sold 80 cents for an MP, and I just sold the near mint for 60. You know what? Moderately played. I'm not sure. We'll do it for 80 cents. Why not? Like, that's the thing, is, well, it's one of the things. You gotta just be okay missing out on a little bit of money here and there. Like, sure, pennies add up, and if I was going through and spending a lot of time going through my box and double checking conditions and cycling back through all that and looking for to make sure I have everything accurate, and then updating my prices all the time and fixing the 5 cent, increasing by 5 cents or lowering by 5 cents. If I was doing that constantly, sure, I'd probably end up doing a little bit better, but I get so much more time back, and that time is far more valuable than the extra, I don't know, $5 potentially I might make on any given week or something. Like, having an extra 5 hours, so much more valuable. I'm just grabbing my I have sold some Sun and Moon promos. I had listed for one for near mint and one as light played. Again, it's one of those things where I'm pretty sure every single one of these that I have is near mint, but listing one for light played and one for near mint I got 2 sales in one. So, sure. This one has a tiny bit of whitening, and that one has most of white. So like so it was 2 Charizard GX Sun and Moon 211 promos. I mean, honestly, they're both near mint, but one's light play, one's near mint. The difference was $1. I had the light play for $8.95 and the near mint for $9.95. So, like, does it matter? Is it a big deal that one of them sold for that price, one of them sold for that price? No. Because what I'm going to do is I just said the prices. But now I have near mint one listed for $19.95. And a light play one, guess what? Also listed for $19.95. I have them listed for the same price in different conditions because honestly they're both near mint. Well, but the way some people search for stuff is they don't search for near mint. They search for light play. And so you actually get to capture some of that market of the people not searching for near mint cards that they either want to play with, that they're building a deck for, or whatever it is. And then they get a better quality card than they were looking for, and you still make the same amount of money. It's pretty crazy. So it's wins all around. They get a better card, you got a sale, and you made just as much money selling it as light played that you would have selling it at near mint. Pretty cool, right? Alright, that's that one. And then last order is to Mr. Randall. Fossil Energy Search, heavily played first edition. Guess I should have kept the stack out. So going through, getting to Fossil. So it has to be this one, because this is the only one I had pulled out. So, heavily played Fossil First Edition Energy Search. 50 cents. Oh, man. Honestly, I probably have more. I don't feel like listing them right now, though. Is it about what I feel? Or what should I actually do? I'll do it another time. Okay. Now, get to, as usual, brown envelopes. All of those. And then my pads of paper. Fold around the cards. We gotta write the addresses. So first order goes to Vincent. Alright, Vincent. I mean, honestly, I should probably just turn the video off right now because I'm rambling. I don't think I'll have too much more to talk about at the moment. And I don't want to waste your time, so I'm just going to go ahead and shut off now. CodesAndCards.pro. Still working on listing inventory, getting things up. Any feedback, comments are appreciated. Let me know whatever you want to tell me. Bye.